I discovered the truth on a Wednesday. She had carelessly left her laptop open, maybe out of forgetfulness, or maybe because she simply didn't care anymore. The screen was frozen on an email conversation between her and someone named Nate. This wasn't harmless flirting. It was calculated, detailed. Hotel bookings, rehearsed excuses, secret arrangements made right under my nose. She was in the shower. I sat there, silently reading the words. Can't wait to taste you again. I didn't even register the sound of the water stopping. I didn't move, didn't flinch. I didn't say a word to her. Just closed the laptop, and in that moment, the man she once married, the man who built the life she constantly showcased online, ceased to exist. 8 years. That's how long we'd been together. I remember proposing with trembling hands and a heart overflowing with faith in our future. We had shared dreams, or so I thought. A cozy home with white shutters, aimless late-night drives, a dog named after her grandfather. I believed we wanted those things together. But then the signs crept in, subtle at first. Cancelled dinners. An unexpected gym membership. A phone she clutched like it held national secrets. One time I asked softly, "Is everything all right?" She gave me a too quick smile. Said she was just tired. Just stressed. Lies often wear a gentle voice. I wanted to believe her. I needed to. But that email made everything ring in my ears. Too loud to ignore. So I turned off the emotion. I switched into planning mode. She mentioned a weekend getaway coming up, a girls' trip to Miami. 3 nights. I smiled and told her to enjoy. Kissed her on the cheek. She didn't even notice how long I stared at her. That was the final time I'd ever touch her. Once she was on her way to the airport, I waited exactly 2 hours. Then I got to work. The plan had to be seamless. I started with the house. The title was in my name alone. I contacted the real estate agent and quietly listed it for a private sale. Cash buyer only, fast close, no questions asked. Then I moved on to the finances. I had been smart, kept a separate account in my name that she never knew about. I drained our joint account, taking the legal 50% down to the last cent, and funneled it into my hidden reserve. Changed all the passwords. Froze the shared cards. I hired a moving company using a false name. Paid entirely in cash. Within 6 hours, they packed everything I valued. My guitars, my journals, the vintage watch my father had passed down to me. Her belongings? I didn't touch them. I wanted her to walk into that room and feel the hollow space wrap around her like a noose. Before I left for good, I set my final play. She FaceTimed me from a rooftop bar. Dark shades, frozen margarita, laughter that wasn't real. "Wish you were here, babe," she said. I smiled back. Next time. She had no idea she was already a ghost in my past. That night, I sent her an email. There was no anger in it, only facts. I attached screenshots of her messages, hotel confirmations I pulled from our shared Dropbox, a photo of our stripped bedroom, and a signed contract showing the sale of the house. I'll never see her reaction, but I imagine her face fell apart when she read it. I turned off my phone and tossed the SIM card into the ocean. She tried to return. Of course she did. By the time her Uber arrived at what used to be our home, the house was already sold. Completely empty. New locks installed. My name removed from everything. She called everyone she could think of. My sister, my best friend, even my employer. She cried, begged, pleaded for a chance to talk. Told them she made a mistake. Said she was confused. They all gave her the same answer. He said you'd come crawling back. He told us not to answer. A week later, a mutual friend passed along one final message from her. I didn't think he'd actually leave. That's what she said. As if I was some fool who'd stick around just to be humiliated. But betrayal doesn't just break you. It rebuilds you. I'm not the man she lied to anymore. That man believed in forever. This man values freedom. Now I live in a new city, on a different coast. The air is colder, the suits fit better, and my eyes see through more than they used to. I sleep soundly these days. Sometimes, I wonder if she stands in that empty closet, staring into the nothing I left behind. If she ever opens that laptop again and sees the digital breadcrumbs I deliberately left. If she regrets mistaking my silence for weakness. She never imagined I'd truly leave. She thought silence meant surrender. But silence is a weapon. My revenge was never about yelling. It wasn't about confrontation. It was about vanishing so completely, the absence itself would choke her. Betrayal holds up a mirror. It doesn't just reveal who they are. It shows you who you were and who you can become. And sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is walk away while they're still lying to someone else.